Okay, this is a tough one, but I think, Adam, this one might be for you. This state's capital was once located in Cahaba, which is now a ghost town, before moving to its present-day capital.
That'd be Alabama, and it is. Fun facts, that every year for Halloween, they actually do Halloween tours out there. The only time they let people out there at night.
Really?
In the remains of old Cahaba, yeah.
Any idea why they deserted it?
It kept flooding. It was at the convergence of a couple of rivers, and it just was not a sound building place for a state capital.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess frequent flooding is a big problem if you're high maintenance. All right. For you, this one obviously is going to be for Tyler once we read it. Every 4 years, the eyes of the political world turn to this state for the nation's first caucuses.
Iowa.
Yes.
Americans are capable of achieving extraordinary things when they have the freedom and opportunity to do so. This is American Potential.
Hey everyone, welcome to the American Potential Podcast. I'm your host, David Fromm. With America's 250th birthday coming up next year, we've launched a monthly series called 50 Stars, 50 Stories, where we ask questions about the states that become part of the Union during that month. Each episode explores what makes these states unique, whether it's their history, what they're known for, or just some fun trivia. So, here's your challenge. Do you know how many states joined the Union in December? If you don't know, there are 7. And here are a few hints of the 2 we will try to focus on today. One became a southern state in the early 1800s, known for its warm weather, rich soil, deep roots in American history, and college football. The other is situated in the heart of the country and known for wide open fields and a spirit of hard work. It also gets national attention every 4 years. Do you know which 2 states we'll be talking about? I want to welcome our 2 guests today to answer questions about the states that joined in December. Both are state directors for Americans for Prosperity. And the first is Adam Thompson, who is the state director in Alabama, and Tyler Raygor, who is the state director for Iowa. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, David.
All right. We'll go with some rapid fire. Of course, if you whoever gets the most questions correct will win some sort of prize to your state. Or not. All right, Adam, first for you. When did Alabama become a state?
Alabama became a state in December 1819.
Nice. Yeah, to be more precise, December 14th, 1819. Yeah, that's great. It was the 22nd state admitted to the Union and the only one to be added that year. All right, Tyler, when did Iowa become a state?
Iowa became the 29th state on December 28th, 1846.
Nice. All right, guys, do you guys happen to know any of the other 7 states that joined in December?
I mean, do they matter?
I'm drawing a blank.
I'll give you a hint. A lot of mid-Atlantic.
Oh, Delaware?
Yep, that's one. Think of neighbors going to the north of Delaware.
Maine?
Nope.
New Jersey?
Yep. New Jersey's a great state. The bad state to its west is
New York?
no, Pennsylvania.
Oh, they're all bad states.
Yep. And then some Midwestern states that start with I, 2 of them that aren't Iowa.
Illinois?
Illinois, yep.
Indiana?
Yep. And then Adam, a very similar state to yours to the west of you.
Mississippi.
Yep. And then finally, the biggest of the lower 48 that thinks they're better than everybody else.
Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some big states. There's some important states in the Union that all came in December. I'm sure you'd all say none more important than your states.
Absolutely.
Correct.
All right. So of all the states, so remember, we're asking questions that are dealing with all those states. So you guys just happen to be the representatives who get to do it. So this state was the first to sign the Constitution, earning the nickname the first state.
Delaware?
Yes. Yes, they joined December 7th, 1787. and also the home of Joe Biden. So, mixed bag for Delaware. This state is known as the Heart of Dixie. Adam?
Alabama.
Yes. And the state's name is the Hawkeye State.
Iowa.
Yeah. Tyler, how did, where did the Hawkeye State come from? Do you know?
I don't really know. As a proud Iowa State Cyclone, I actually call it the Cyclone State. I'm sure it had something to do with hawks or maybe some original Indian settlers.
Yeah, that's probably true.
We'll just Cyclone State.
Cyclone State, I love it. It's all right. All right, known as the Keystone State, this state was the second to join the Union.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. You guys might know this. The second one, I'm sorry, let me go to another one. This small but mighty state is known as the Garden State.
New Jersey.
Yes. Fun fact, I grew up my entire childhood in New Jersey, and I love New Jersey, despite all the reasons people don't love New Jersey. But I grew up in an area where it is truly the Garden State. It was beautiful. It was hilly and wooded and green, and not all Jersey's like that. Now, the politics kind of are bad, and the policies are bad. And if you love taxes, you can live in New Jersey, or you can move to Illinois like I did, and still enjoy high taxes and less freedom.
Feels like you just like the blue states.
I guess, man. I don't know. I blame women mostly, but I just happen to live in Illinois because of a woman. That's the way it went. So, but yeah, I gotta at some point I'll get some sanity and relocate to somewhere where I can keep more of my hard-earned money and have enjoy more of my freedom. But that's not the case yet.
We're just a few hours.
We're fighting in the world. Yeah, sometimes I just drive over to Iowa just to breathe the air of freedom.
You're always welcome.
All right. I appreciate that. This state once stood alone as its own republic and still brags about it today.
Texas.
You guys don't say that with such excitement. I was just in Texas last week, and man, they love Texas.
Yes, they do.
Okay, this is a tough one, but I think, Adam, this one might be for you. This state's capital was once located in Cahaba, which is now a ghost town, before moving to its present-day capital.
That'd be Alabama, and it is. Fun facts, that every year for Halloween, they actually do Halloween tours out there. The only time they let people out there at night.
Really?
In the remains of old Cahaba, yeah.
Any idea why they deserted it?
It kept flooding. It was at the convergence of a couple of rivers, and it just was not a sound building place for a state capital.
All right, that makes sense. I guess frequent flooding is a big problem if you're high maintenance. All right. For you, this one obviously is going to be for Tyler once we read it. Every 4 years, the eyes of the political world turn to this state for the nation's first caucuses.
Iowa.
Yes. Fun fact, before 1972, Iowa's caucuses weren't the presidential spotlight they are now. State law set the latest caucuses could be held, but not how early, while Democrats added a rule requiring 30 days between party events. That pushed the 1972 Democratic caucuses to January 24, putting Iowa ahead of New Hampshire for the first time. Got to imagine, Tyler, that's kind of like the political Super Bowl when that comes around.
Every 4 years, nothing beats it.
Well, I can say that I knocked doors in the Iowa caucuses in a snowstorm this past year. I know that you've done that many more times, but it was quite the experience.
The take rates are great because everyone's snowed in at home.
It's true. People are kind of captive. All right. The first rocket to put humans on the moon was built in this state.
Alabama.
Nice. What city? We're added Huntsville, right?
Oh.
Nicknamed Rocket City. That's added points for Team Alabama. This classic baseball movie was filmed in Dyersville, and the field still draws visitors. If you build it, they will come. Which movie is it?
Field of Dreams.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, fun fact, you can actually go visit and play on the field. In fact, Major League Baseball has had a game the last few years at the field, which I think is super cool because I'm a big baseball fan.
It is very cool. We've our team's gone door knocking in that area, and then we went and visited the field a few years back. It's a good experience.
Nice. Yeah, for our younger listeners and viewers, if Field of Dreams probably came out with that late 80s. What a wonderful movie, and particularly if you have any affinity for baseball. But even if you just like America and humanity, I'd totally advocate for you watching Field of Dreams. It's a favorite. All right, which state, despite being small, has no sales tax and is a corporate hub?
Delaware.
Yeah, Delaware. All right, this Alabama football rivalry, known as the Iron Bowl, is played by which two universities?
Auburn University and the University of Alabama.
That is correct. Adam, you're a big Auburn fan, aren't you?
That'd be a negative. Attended the University of Alabama. Pre-Saban days, so I'm dedicated when I was there before Nick Saban got there.
Oh, nice.
So I don't want to talk about our most recent game.
Oh, yeah, I got you. All right, which state was the Battle of Gettysburg fought?
Pennsylvania.
Yep. And in what small Pennsylvania town did George Washington and the Continental Army famously spend the brutal winter of 1777 to 1778, turning it into a symbol of American perseverance? Give you a hint. Just to come up with the name, it might be somewhere where you would shape metal between two mountains. Valley Forge. Was that
Of course.
just like my hint? That's pretty creative.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, all right. In 1965, a historic civil rights march from Selma to Montgomery helped pass what landmark federal legislation?
The Civil Rights Act. And additionally, the Voting Rights Act, too.
Yes, the Voting Rights Act in 1965. All right, turning to Indianapolis, if y'all want to. The city of Indianapolis is home to the largest single-day sporting event in the world. What is it?
The Indianapolis 500.
Exactly right. Still on my bucket list. I've not gone to that.
It's great.
Have you been to it, Tyler?
I have.
Really? Did you enjoy it?
Party there a couple years ago.
Nice. All right. Which state is home to the busiest airport in the world?
I don't believe this. I was going to say Georgia, but that's not one of the states we're talking about. Is it?
It is Georgia.
It is Georgia.
Yeah. In 2024, more than 108 million travelers passed through Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta International, making Georgia home to the busiest airport in the world. All right. Which state is famous for high school basketball and is the setting of the movie Hoosiers?
Indiana.
Yes. Do you guys know that you can actually go to the field house, the gym, where they filmed, where Hoosiers happened, and they filmed it, and you can actually rent it and go play basketball on the floor?
That's cool.
Yeah. I would just always over and over just say, I love you guys. Again, if you haven't seen Hoosiers, like Field of Dreams, go see Hoosiers. Otherwise, that comment's a little weird. All right. Which state shares its name with the river that runs along its entire western border?
Mississippi.
Yeah. Which state is home to the first ever McDonald's franchise location and is also its corporate headquarters?
Illinois.
That's right. The first McDonald's drive-in opened in 1940, started by brothers Mac and Richard McDonald in San Bernardino, California. Then in April 1955, Ray Kroc launched McDonald's Systems, the company that would eventually become McDonald's Corporation in Illinois, where he first opened the first franchise. Huh. So, who do you think won the trivia there?
I don't know. That was close.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll give awards to both states. Anyway, I think though it's funny. I mean, that list of states that came in December is a pretty eclectic list for all those Mid-Atlantic states. But there's between Texas to Alabama to Iowa to Delaware, there's a lot of differences there. But actually, one thing though, I think that is true for both of your states is that you both lead AFP teams in your states, and there are good things. There's positive things happening in both of them. There's challenges in both of them also. I don't know. Tyler, do you want to share with us a little bit about like what your priorities are? Well, actually, two things. One, is there other interesting things you want people to know about the Hawkeye State or the Cyclone State? And then like, what are you guys doing with AFP over the next few years? Like, where do you want to take it? What are you excited about?
I guess, AFP, we're about to enter our 15th year here in the Cyclone State. And I just had my 10th year work anniversary yesterday. So we have a lot of stuff that we've accomplished. But going forward, we're looking at a lot of regulatory reforms, like the REINS Act, continuing to cut our income tax. Just 5 years ago, we had the 5th highest income tax in the country. And now we have the 14th highest when you include states who don't levy an income tax. So we're doing a lot of good work there. Education freedom, we've been a leader in the country on. So just continuing to push new reforms and protect the ones that we've put in place just these last 5 years.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, I can tell because I've been with the company for 14 years, and Iowa's been a strong chapter since its inception. It's been making a big difference in that state, and the residents of Iowa are benefiting from it with better policy, more opportunities. So keep up the good work. There's plenty
of room for anyone from Illinois who wants to come and reap the benefits of the Iowa economy.
Well, that's happening. All right, Adam, what are you guys working on in Alabama? And is there anything else about Alabama you think that we should all know?
Yeah, so I think I'll put us out there, and my Louisiana counterparts will come after me, I'm sure. But the very first Mardi Gras in America celebrated in Mobile, Alabama in 1703 as a French settlement. So we beat New Orleans to it many years in advance. So that's one of our claims to fame. So, much like Tyler in Iowa, we're working on regulatory reforms, REINS Act, defeating state-level deference, focusing on education as well, and our school choice efforts and fully funding those, as well as tackling healthcare, making healthcare more affordable through removing barriers like certificate of need and advocating for a personal option. So really those policies that are going to help make people live their lives easier and freer from government barriers.
That's great. Yeah, and the chapter there has been open for what, 3 years?
Just 2 years and just about 2.5 years. So not even the full 3 years.
That is the founding state director. So it's been cool to watch it build and be more and more effective. So, well, guys, I appreciate you kind of having some fun with us, talking about your states and pinch hitting for all the other states. I didn't mean to assign New Jersey, Illinois, Pennsylvania to you guys all, but glad you rolled with that. Delaware. So appreciate you coming on.
We just make them look better.
We just picked the best states. That's the state directors are the best states. So don't tell my colleagues that. All right. Hey folks, if you like this episode and would like to stay connected with the podcast, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And always remember, liberty and freedom are easily taken for granted. Don't take it for granted. Go out there and defend freedom and liberty. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you for listening to American Potential. You may listen to more stories from Americans working every day to expand freedom and opportunity in their communities by visiting AmericanPotential.com.